Hello, welcome back. We have a really easy one for you today. I am starting out with just a white prepped cup from Craft Haven, and I am just using the same paintbrush for both paint colors here, and I'm just choosing my pink first, putting 2 strokes down and leaving some white in between for my teal. And I'm using the same paintbrush, just dabbing some of that pink off and going in between and adding that teal color. Just getting it on there, not too worried about completely blending it just yet, because then I'll go back in with a little bit of color on the brush again and just blend the lines a little bit. This is just going to be our base, and I'm going to be putting an opal chunky glitter over top of it, so it doesn't need to be perfect. So see, when I go back in with a little bit of more color on the brush and blend those lines out just some, and if you want a little bit more color, just add a little bit more color to your brush and go right over it, and you can blend your lines more or you can leave them a little bit harsher. I left my lines kind of showing a little bit more because then you'll see that contrast when we lay that opal glitter over top of it. And then I just rubbed some paint on the bottom. Nothing too perfect or crazy, just to get it on your bottom. And then once your paint is completely dry, I go ahead and apply my Chunky Opal glitter with an epoxy method. Tap down the chunky glitter and let it dry. And then once you are epoxied until smooth, do not sand it yet, because we are laying a transparent vinyl over the top half of this that I got from BAMF Custom Creations. And when you're laying a transparent vinyl, you can still see through that. And if you sand it, that'll all look sanded and foggy. So we don't want to sand it. We just want to epoxy it until smooth to keep that nice, beautiful shininess showing through any of that transparent parts on the vinyl. So for this next clip that you're gonna see, I'm gonna show you how I achieved getting these strips down that look like vinyl, but they are foil. So it's not, these 2 strips are not vinyl, they're strips of foil, but to get them laid down in nice strips like this, I did a little something with vinyl, and I'm gonna show you how I do that next. But I'm not doing it with these 2 colors. I'm doing it with a different piece. I'm just same exact process. I'm just showing you with like a different color, because I don't know where this clip went of me doing it. Either I didn't record it or I lost the clip. So yeah, that's the story of my life right now. So I'm gonna be showing you how to achieve this foiled look and how to get it done really easily on this next clip. So take your double-sided sticky sheet or your cat scratch, whatever you use, and lay that right over a white piece of vinyl. And that is going to be our base, the white vinyl. And then choose your foil of choice and just pick whatever part of the foil that you're gonna wanna use and cut that piece out. And I left a little bit of room on the edges just to give me a little bit of working space. Go ahead and expose one edge of the adhesive to start laying our foil down. This is no different as if you were doing it on the cup or if you were peeling just a small edge at the back of your vinyl off. Same process. So we're going to get that stuck when we're already in position to set us up for success there. So it lays down nice and straight and even. And as we're pulling the rest of the adhesive back off, we are going to be laying it down and guiding it with our squeegee to help prevent any air bubbles or wrinkles happening. We're not going to pull the whole back off and then just try to place the foil down, because that could cause some wrinkles and air bubbles to happen. So this way, the squeegee's laying that flat as we're pulling our back off to really give us a nice smooth application. You could always pull the whole entire back of the adhesive off and then just be really careful with your foil piece and make sure it doesn't hit before you're ready, and then just guide it down with the squeegee and just be careful of the part that you're not laying down yet and make sure it doesn't stick before you're ready, and try that way as well. But I just thought this was easier and have my adhesive down and pull it and lay it at the same time, so that way nothing sticks before I was ready to lay it. And then after it's down, just take your squeegee and rub it on the adhesive really well. If you did get any air bubbles, just try to squeeze those out as best as you can. Or if there's any stubborn ones, pop it with a pin pen and you're good to go. And then pull the rest of the foil sheet off and you have a nice, beautiful application. As you're peeling it off, if you feel like one part didn't stick, lay it back down, give it a little rub again, and pull it right back up. Once again, this is just the same process of laying foil like you would on an adhesive any other way. It's the same thing. I'm just doing it in a section on its own with a white piece of vinyl behind it for my background. So here are the foil choices that I actually chose for this cup. So after you lay your foil on your adhesive, you're ready to go and put it on your cup. You just peel the backing off of your vinyl and lay it right on your cup. Just be careful and not rub super hard when you're laying it on your cup. Just be mindful so you don't like ruin the foil. It's pretty durable though. You can press it on, but see how simple that is when you're laying it on a sticky sheet and then on a vinyl, and you're not sitting there trying to like rub an adhesive on a cup and get it in a nice straight line and rub the foil on. Then you just lay it on a sticky sheet and then place it on the cup. So it's just like using vinyl strips. It's so much easier, so much more effortless, and you can do it in less steps than waiting and rubbing on adhesive. So this is such a simple cup, and you just have to do your 1 coat of epoxy or 2 to get it smooth. Then you can go in with all of your striping and line work and then your last coats of epoxy. So it can be done really quickly and it looks like a really detailed cup, but it's actually not. You get your epoxy coat done, go right into your top vinyl striping or strip, go into your bottom foiled strips, and go right into your striping detailed. There are no epoxy coats after that one base of epoxy coat. I do all of the vinyl foil and vinyl striping detailed before my last coats of epoxy, and then you're done. So there's not many steps to it. After you're done laying down all your strips, I go through and give the whole entire cup a good coat of the quick coat from CCDIY. It secures all of our vinyl strips, it secures our foil and gives us a good prevention from any lifting. Give it your final coats of epoxy and your cup is completely finished and it is beautiful. Don't forget to give it a nice little sand in between your coats of epoxy. Get your rim sanded down and you are good to go. Let me know what you guys think about this quick and easy project in the comments. Let me know how you like it and let me know what else you want to see, because I am open to options and I'm always open to trying new things. So yeah, I can't wait to hear from you.